the ghetto. 21. Real used to re-up with them. Miss them with that. Bought my dollar like on Creflo. 21. Say you then when why you careful? Block that.
Wow.
Ooh, now it's not comfortable.
As Paul George is moving too. Current level 40.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Look at those moves, man. 5. Finish.
Good take.
Big D. Big D, no threes.
No threes.
It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg. So with Williams on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Siakam. Nowitzki is out there with Robinson. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Billups in at the point. And for the Heat, Marley is out there with Hardaway. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Martin. And it's Pippen in at the small forward position. So, Clark, for teams that might be struggling, is it too early to start thinking about personnel moves?
In general, I would say yes, it's too early, Kevin. But if there are real chemistry issues with the team, then you've got to be willing to pull the trigger and make the move.
Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Off target with his 3. Outside Pippen. Marley passes to Hardaway. Tries again, and it's finished off inside by Martin. Martin's got his second bucket tonight.
If you don't get a body on Martin, and when you don't get a body on him, he's wreaking havoc on that offensive glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Siakam, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And give Siakam the hoop and the harm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strip.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Mind the length. Mind the length. One shot.
And Siakam, no good on that one.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
McGrady from beyond the arc and then some.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
McGrady against Marley. Puts it up. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
McGrady against Marley. And he banks in the layup. McGrady's got 5.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Inside, here's Jokic. And David Robinson pulls it down. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Dallas moving it around. And there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by Siakam. He's got 8.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
To the inside. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Pippen. 5 to shoot. Over Siakam. And he hits the jump shot.
The thing about Pippen's jumper is that he gets good elevation and extension on it, making it hard to contest it.
Outside Billups. A three-pointer, no good. The Heat with the lead. Outside Hardaway. Marley with it. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Outside Billups. Passes it to Robinson. And yes, a nice assist from Billups.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
Back to Marley for the three. It's hauled in by Nowitzki.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Can't hit that one. Great D that time for Martin. McGrady against Marley. Pass to Jokic. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Jokic able to play through contact and seems unstoppable when he's that close to the hole.
Billups against Hardaway. Here's McGrady. And it's Miami with the rebound. Fires the three. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you got to tee up Hardaway from outside the arc. This guy is really good at squaring himself up and knocking it down from deep.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Hardaway. 8th in steals, 11th in scoring. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. Siakam against Pippen. Robinson pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 5. Outside Billups. Nowitzki for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
You know, we know Nowitzki is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot guy. Does a fabulous job measuring up these shots.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Marley no good. The pass to McGrady. Robinson with it. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Robinson's got it all tied up now for Dallas. It's all tied in Miami. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
The Mavericks, 19.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Siakam is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Chauncey Billups. Then it's Robinson. And it's McGrady in at the 2.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Billups against Hardaway. And Nowitzki puts up a deep 3. No good with the triple.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Up top, Pippen. 9 points last game out. And stolen by Siakam. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Knocks it loose. Sinks that one from the post. Siakam's got his second bucket of the night.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Martin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists now in this one. And here is Siakam. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. And he makes that one. Robinson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Mavs.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass. Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Here's Shania. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to McGrady. Dallas moving it around. To the middle. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Siakam against Pippen. Back to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. And it goes down 2 points. Hardaway's got 7 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches. And we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway. But we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing. And Martin seems to have his game face on all the time, plays with a lot of ferocity, a high-flying forward who gets after it on defense.
Dallas making a switch here. Williams has checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. McGrady passes to Nowitzki. Good on the bucket. Nowitzki's got his second bucket of the night.
On the pick and roll, Nowitzki uses his size so well, disrupting the D and getting himself into shooting position.
The score now all even.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Dallas. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Robinson kicks to McGrady. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Heat. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Pippen. Passes it to Chenier. Back to Pippen. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
McGrady passes to Nowitzki. Here's Williams, guarded by Hardaway. Back to Robinson. Count it. Robinson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pippen against Siakam. And that one's good by Pippen.
Easy to understand why they give Pippen the ball in that area, because this guy knows how to take advantage.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and your coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And Miami making a change here. Marley's checked in. Here we get a moment to view the league's highest scoring teams. Second, the Mavericks.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Here's Starks. Second chance shot, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Marley. For three. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Martin's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
The pass to Nowitzki. Outside Williams. Siakam outside. Over Pippen. Siakam, that's good. Siakam's got 4 points this quarter.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Pass to Williams. It's Nowitzki, top of the key. The three buries the long-range jumper. Starks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Williams against Hardaway. Out to the right wing. Here's Jokic. Jokic defies the inside defense. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Miami ahead. They lead by a bucket. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Eric Spoelstra here with us. A lot of three-pointers allowed in the first half. How do you limit that going forward?
Well, there's been some airspace issues. I mean, there are a couple easy ones where we didn't rotate over on the weak side, but we're just not making that extra effort.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They were slightly better. That about wraps it.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
So with Smith sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Hardaway is out there with Marley. Then there's Pippen. Then it's Martin. And it's Jokic in at the pivot, manning the middle. Pippen kicks to Marley. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 4 assists now tonight.
Hey, the moment Marley saw that pass coming his way, Thunder Dan was ready to rock and roll.
The shot by McGrady, no good. Miami leading by 5. Marley passes to Jokic. Jokic rising up.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
McGrady dishes to Nowitzki. Latrey hits it from three-point range. Nowitzki's got 8 points.
Dirk Nowitzki, a 7-footer, shoots it like a guard, knocks down threes, a ton of fun to watch. This dude's a unicorn.
Marley kicks to Pippen. Just 5 to shoot. It's good. 9 points in the game so far.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Mavericks trail by 6. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. think that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Passes it to Marley. And the Heat, another three.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Pass to McGrady. Over Marley. Jokic grabs the miss.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Billups kicks to McGrady. The basket good off the assist from Billups.
You know, the fact that Chauncey Billups is such a great decision maker is why you want him running your club from the point guard spot.
Hardaway against Billups, and Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway's got 12 in the game.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Billups kicks to McGrady. Shot clock at 5. And the officials into the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Here's a look at the stats for Nowitzki. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. And tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers. Always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. Caron Butler's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Billups.
Continuously working in close. Billups earning that bucket.
Timeout called, the Heat. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for him.
And suddenly his feel for the three-point shot has left him. It's been a tough go the past 5 games. The percentage from long range not close to what it was earlier, but he's not going to give up on it and just try to get it going here tonight. And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
McGrady, another 3 for Dallas.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Miami leading by 5. Here's Chenier. Hasn't made one yet. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
The Heat have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Marley passes to Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the 3. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
And finished off by Robinson.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
McGrady against Marley. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. Back to McGrady. Outside Billups. Feeds it to Robinson. And it's sent back by Sabonis. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
McGrady kicks to Robinson. Back to McGrady. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Nowitzki.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Back to Marley. This one for 3. Nowitzki with the rebound. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
McGrady kicks to Robinson. Now, here's Butler. Defense is right there. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Billups. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. And now just a 3-point Heat lead. Here's Chenier, who's guarded by Billups. Puts one up from 19, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Chenier's got his first bucket of the night. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Heat lead by 5. And after
54.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Williams on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Siakam is out there with Finley. Then there's Starks. Then there's Chauncey Billups, and it's Mikan in at the 5. Here's Billups. Mikan tipped back in for 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Out to Hardaway. No good on the 3.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Outside, Billups. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Hardaway, that one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
The pass to Starks. Over Marley. A shot by Starks, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Down low, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic bringing it at the defensive end. Love seeing him get busy at that end of the floor.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Both free throws good from Marley. Mavericks trail by 6. Dallas calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done is Dan Marley.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
Time to turn up the heat with your very own Miami Heat dancer.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if we can get it done.
Okay, David, thanks. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pippen, the pass to Jokic. Over Siakam. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Starks. Siakam outside. And the 3 off target.
and the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on him.
And the Mavericks call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Penny Hardaway.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of it.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance.
And dependable at running the offense, Billups just understands his teammates depend on him to get them involved.
Hardaway against Billups. Hardaway dishes to Martin. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Pippen. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
You know, once he finds his rhythm, gets into a groove, he just needs to stay aggressive, and that's exactly what he's doing, making himself dangerous on offense.
Nowitzki inside, covered by Martin. And the basket by Nowitzki.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Dallas now running out of time. 1:29 left in the fourth. That's good from Nowitzki on the assist by Billups. Billups has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Pass to Jokic. Over Michael. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Jokic showing his mid-range talent this time. Dynamic with the ball all over the floor.
Here's Nowitzki. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Hey, you got to know Nowitzki's looking to shoot in these situations. I mean, that's who he is. A big-time performer down the stretch.
Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by Dallas. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
The rebound by Marley. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Dirk Nowitzki. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Boy, the physicality of Marley, huge. He's a sharp-shooting forward who provides this team with a lot of muscle and grit.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game today. And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 7. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. The three from Billups. The rebound by Marley. Now here's Hardaway. And so it's Miami winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Selected. count.